In this video, I'm going to show you how to make a cloudy, knackered headlamp like this sparkle like this one. Now, you'll have to forgive me. I came to the unit today not intending to do any recording, but I was just wanting to have a bit of a bimble, but I found myself bimbling nonetheless. Now, what I'm using today is not necessarily the recommended product. Autoglim do a full headlamp restoration kit. These aren't that bad. If they've really crusted over, then you do need the full kit to do sanding and actually take the top layer of plastic off. These aren't that bad, so what I'm actually using is this scratch remover, which came as part of another kit, just a scratch removal kit. Basically, it's a compound, it's a cutting compound, and Autoglim are probably going, no, don't do that at the moment, but I paid me money for this, so I'm going to use it as I can. So bring you in a bit closer. No microphone, not even using a proper camera. I'm back on the mobile phone today because that's all I have with me, and we'll get started. Here we go then. You get an applicator. This one's quite filthy. You may wish to actually wash one and keep it fresh. We're going to apply a couple of pea-sized dollops. That sort of pea, not a 20p, to both. You've got to be careful not to damage the surrounding paintwork, but I frankly don't care very much because Myrtle's paintwork isn't great anyway. And just wipe off some dust because there is a fair bit of dust in here today. And we'll begin just gently trying to smear that all over the headlamp. Now there's various things you can try. Whitening toothpaste will apparently work. I've never tried that one. I really should at some point. And we'll get it all over the lamp there, to the corners, and now we'll just start scrubbing away. I'm going to go a light orbital pattern first of all, and then I'm going to go a harder one way and then the other. So you can mask off all the paintwork if you want to avoid damaging that, but this is HubNut. We don't do things properly. We don't use the right products. We just make do with what we have, because that's quite honestly the situation we all find ourselves in. We don't often find ourselves blessed with all the right stuff all of the time. This is not Wheeler Dealers, this is HubNut. So there we go, we'll get a good bit of that on. And now I think we'll wipe the excess off and see what sort of lamp we've got. And oh yeah, much better. Get it all off the bodywork. Judging by some of the marks here, someone's done this before. And there we go, that is a lovely shiny headlamp. Now, at this point, you want to apply some wax. All I've got is this Lucas Slick Mist Speed Wax, but you really want a nice hard wax on there. I don't have any at the moment because that's not how HubNut operates. But we can give it a bit of a spray of that, and hopefully that will protect it from UV and stop it degrading again, at least until I can get some proper wax. And that is so much better than it was. We can now see the lens, we can see everything through. A much better job, I'm sure you'll agree. So what else have I got going on for Project Myrtle? I've got a new battery, that's over here. Still even wrapped up. Got a new battery to go on. This was from Tainer Batteries. I did pay for it. This was just under £30 delivered, I think, and hopefully that will keep her happy. She's been losing charge quite impressively, to be honest, so I'm going to do that. I might actually get out and give her a buff. I need to wash off all the dust first, but I do have running water here now. Things are progressing, and give her a buff up again. Last time I buffed her, I was at a K-Cars in the Park meet at Milton Keynes, the Rural Life Museum there, and there was a general classic car show. K-Cars in the Park were there. I turned up with this, even though the Matiz engine is too big for K car. But she looked the part, parked up there with all the cute little Japanese stuff. And I polished her there. I didn't really have anything else to do, so I spent the day polishing Myrtle. That has faded because I never waxed it. So she's faded again, and I need to get her colour back, I think. I think she deserves it. So I've got the battery. We'll get her an MOT. I can't really rush with that work because we're going back into lockdown here in Wales. So it doesn't really seem worth it. I at most need 2 cars working. I've got the 2CV and the GSA at the moment, the Rover being in for MOT work during the lockdown phase. I've even got Foxanne if it should come to it. So I'm going to gently progress with doing that. What else do we need to do on Myrtle? Hopefully not very much. She seems to run okay. I've done a basic light check, so the lights all work. I had to replace the bulb in the high level brake light. I didn't think that would make very interesting footage, so I didn't include that in a video. So apologies if you were actually hoping for that. And wiper blades still seem in good condition. I've topped up the screen wash, so that now works. And the rest is kind of hope for the best. There's a bit of rot in the back of the sills, but it's still bubbling. I don't think it's going through at the moment. One day I'm going to have to tackle that. But that will become a problem because I don't know where you blend the paint in then. And yeah, don't even want to think about that. I could do with getting something to revive this plastic. Maybe I'll experiment with that. I was going to do it on the Delica. I didn't. There's various potions to revive plastics. I've used some on this before, but they never last very long. I haven't found one that really lasts. So I might try. I haven't got an air gun. I don't think I've even got a hairdryer. Maybe I have somewhere in my stash, because that is one thing you can do. Peanut butter is meant to be very good at reviving plastics, but I'm worried it might attract animals. So yeah, we'll see. I've got various potions I can try and revive this and make that black again. I need to get Myrtle all back into use, because next year, 2021, actually no, we're already past our 20th anniversary, aren't we, Myrtle? That was last year. Well, I was gallivanting off around Croatia. Myrtle's 20th anniversary came and went. It's not 20 years with me. I sold her, and after 18 months, and then bought her back 18 years later. So there is a considerable gap in ownership, but I did buy this car brand new in 1999. Scares me how long ago that was. But yeah, I'm looking forward to getting her back on the road because she's fizzy and fun, just like most of my little cars really. And then yeah, there's other projects up the back that people are laughing about. But that's just a very quick update. That is yeah, how you make your headlamps nice again. That has definitely done the trick, I should say. She looks much happier now. So yeah, there you go. Abuse the wrong products, but abuse them properly, and all can be well. So thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe before you go if you haven't already. You can head to the HubNut store. There are channel memberships to look at. Lots of things down in the description. Go and have a look at that. And I shall see you in a future video. Farewell.